Ford Roadster. Now these are 85 horsepower. Top speed when they were new was 76 miles an hour.
That's pretty impressive for back in...
Yeah, really good. Yeah, quite a sporty little car. We've got a Model T here. Now that's one of 15 million that were built. Interesting fact, the Model T, 15 million production, one of Henry Ford's business associates was, of course, Harvey Firestone. So if we take 15 million Model Ts, Harvey Firestone would have sold 75 million tyres for the first time round.
First time round.
So no wonder they were great friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no wonder Firestone was so successful.
Now the maroon car here is a Cadillac. It's a V8 353. It's called a Cadillac 353, followed by a Buick Straight 8 from 1938. And here we've got a little veteran GWK, which is a fantastic little machine.
Chain drive?
Chain drive. Little single-cylinder engine.
From what year?
1914, I believe.
Wow, how about that?
So here's the transformable Packard again. You'll notice on the side it's got water, oil and gas supplies. But that car would have been completely in...
So it was actually, yeah, okay, configured V12.
But they called it Twin 6 in the early days, and then they changed to V12.
What size was the engine?
170 horsepower.
And cubes? Any idea of the size of it?
I'm
not quite sure.
not sure of that one.
It's very quiet, doesn't make enough noise there.
That's sure.
Yeah.
For people here at the Highlands Parade Ground, I mean, you're talking about some of these machines. A lot of the machines we see in front of us are in concourse condition. They are beautiful,
Absolutely
aren't they?
beautiful. Yes, they are. And if we were to parade these cars as they were found, you just would not believe, the work that's gone into these vehicles. It's just incredible.
And we've also, here in New Zealand, some of the workmanship and the ability of a lot of people here is world renowned,
Yeah.
isn't it? For the restoration work that goes on, we've got some amazing businesses in New Zealand and some incredible people doing the most world renowned work, haven't
Absolutely. And it's hands-on. People
It's
do
craftsmanship, isn't
craftsmanship.
it?
Yeah, it is. And a lot of these vehicles have actually been restored in Wanaka itself. There's a great group of specialists here. Now,
What's that? What is this lovely thing? That car?
a Fiat.
A Fiat? Mm-hmm. Really? From what year?
There's the transformable again. Now, the case car, most people would say case-made tractors, but in fact they made cars early in the veteran years.
The ghost looks remarkable, doesn't it?
It does, yes. That's another car that's exhibited by the Dippy family, imported, as is the Waterhouse Packard. The little V8 Roadster here would have been the absolute dream to own. It's now one of the most collectible Fords that you can find. The Model T, interesting, this is a late Model T, if I can say that, 1927. Now, the first Model T in 1908 took 12 hours to build. By 1914, they were producing a Model T every 93 minutes. So here's another Model T truck here, little runabout truck. For the Ford Roadsters, you could remove the turtle deck on the back and put on a utility deck if you wish to do so. The Cadillac here is a magnificent car. That's a Fleetwood body. That car was imported from Argentina. It's an original right-hand drive. And a beautiful Buick. Now, to imagine in 1938 taking possession of one of these new Buicks in the showroom in New Zealand, it would have been an incredible event.
Very special.
Because you would have had to pay cash for it. So that's how it works. Now the Packard transformable Landau, that was imported from Australia by the late Robert Duncan as a half-completed vehicle, and a beautiful job.
And where was it finished? Where was it?
It was finished in Wanaka.
Sorry?
It was completed in Wanaka.
Here in Wanaka?
Yeah, absolutely. The Sports Lagonda, which is just past us there, is a really good example of a 1930s luxury sports car, and that one's been refitted with a 4.5 litre engine. Originally would be a 3 litre, so it would be a very formidable car on the circuit, I would imagine. And one of the crowd favourites probably today is the V8. This beautiful V8 coupe here. Boy, I just love that style, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey? Fantastic, isn't it? And they're so quiet on the road. And this is a little English Ford, a 10 horsepower Ford. So they produce those in Dagenham in England. And here we have a Buick.
Does it ever cease to amaze you how many vehicles, how much history,
It's been preserved. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's here in New Zealand alone. I mean, this is obviously a very small amount of beautiful vehicles in this era that are living here in New Zealand now, but the amount of it that is here never ceases to amaze me, what we keep unearthing and seeing and finding in all different parts of New Zealand. It's quite phenomenal, the culture and the love of such a wide variety of vehicles here in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, I think it's actually growing too, that interest, because we have incredible technology now in motor vehicles, but this is where it all began. So you can look at some of these vehicles and you can actually see how they work. That's what we call a close coupled tourer. That means that the back of the body finishes ahead of the front axle, so they've got a big trunk on the back, which I think makes them very attractive.
But now
you could go for a trip to Wanaka in one of those, maybe, from Dunedin. If you took the Packard now, although that's 1918, it's an incredibly roadworthy car. So you could travel with that car quite comfortably at 55, 60 mile an hour all day. Absolutely no problem at all.
Now we've switched, haven't we?
So we're now flipping over to your department.
We've got some more modern era machines making their way into the Highlands Parade Ground. I've had a little...
Couldn't be more conflicting, could it?
No. I had a little message too. So Josie Spillane.
That would be her, I think, driving the Porsche Taycan.
Correct. She's got a young chap,
Are we doing well, Josie?
young chap Fergus with her.
Hi viewers, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel, please.